insight video today, and I haven't done one again for about a week or so. A lot of the stuff going on is about frequency at the moment. Obviously, we start to move into the new year, move into January, we start looking at connection, we start looking at dissolve, and we start looking at sort of like regeneration. A lot of it's around sort of that at the moment, like consciousness, about awareness. It's about living in source again, and majority of us are starting to sort of like come online with that. It's about activating your light body, it's about activating your light vibration, light frequency, it's about creation. Again, this relates to the sixth dimension, which is around like your co-creator, and the fifth dimension is like the portal, the doorway that allows you to sort of like step into that. And again, this is where the universal laws come into play, and that they're able to sort of like, through the wisdom of the ascended masters and the universal wisdom that comes with this. Again, it's about the universal law of oneness, knowing that all things are created from your source energy, and that all things connect and are aligned. So like universal law of oneness is very much around sort of like co-creation, but it's also about this eternal vibration, this eternal frequency. I'm seeing a lot of like flames as well, which is around like rebirth and regeneration, and fire is sort of like very much around where it dissolves and releases old cycles and old patterns. And this is all very much going on. As I sit there connecting to it now, I'm seeing an orange flame. And the orange flame, although a lot of people talk about like violet flames, and they talk about like Saint Germain and the violet flame and how this transforms and transmutates. Orange is a beautiful colour, and it's a beautiful vibration. It's all about harmony. It brings union and harmony, and the orange flame is very much around that. It brings sort of like emotional, mental balance and union and harmony. It can be used very much like within the sacral chakra. It can be used very much to sort of like release emotional disturbances and mental disturbances as well. And what I mean by emotional mental disturbances, so emotional disturbances can be things that we've absorbed, and we absorb these as if you're like, if you're somebody that's sort of like very much sort of takes on other people's emotions and feelings, the orange flame can be very much around that. It releases that, those emotional disturbances. So you know, working on that helps, and then it brings mental clarity as well. It helps with your thoughts, your consciousness, your awareness. It can be linked to obviously violet flame, because the violet flame is very much around transmutation and transformation, and it very much connects to the universal law of transmutation and transformation. And transmutation is all down to sort of awareness and consciousness and applying wisdom to your life. And as you start to do that, then you enter into a different state of being. So fires have been used through many times within spiritual practices and spiritual practices, and used as a spiritual tool to release things. And it's very much around that at the moment. When you start looking at the universal law of rhythm, it's very much around universal cycles and individual cycles. It's about individual cycles and collective cycles, and all that stuff's going on for many of us at the moment as we start to move into the new phase of the new energies of the new year. And it's very much around this fifth dimensional vibration is about living in source. It's living in vibration, it's living in frequency, and it's using these vibrations and frequencies to align your consciousness, align your awareness, and align your emotional mental state. And this is a lot of the practices. It's also about visualization. So again, we can start looking at visualizing and creating. All of these tools connect and link into each other. The sort of like the third eye is very much around that. It's about clarity. It's about spiritual clarity, spiritual sight, and consciousness. And it's also the stepping stone to open up to the crown chakra, which is where this infinite wisdom, and we're connected to this source energy, this source wisdom, this source vibration, this eternal vibration. I'm also seeing butterflies within my mind's eye as I start to talk about this, and obviously butterflies are about transformation, and many of us are at this point now where we've been working on the last year to bring this vibration, bring these new energies in, anchor them in within our own reality, with our own sort of lives and creation. And this is all part of, again, what you call spiritual alchemy. Spiritual alchemy is about creation. It's about using the spiritual vibrations and frequencies to manifest and create within your life. And each and every one of us need to do that. And each and every one of us, taking time through meditation, through visualization, will start to bring things online. And a lot of this is what we need to do at the moment. We need to stay in that vibration. I'm having feelings very constantly at the moment within my own reality, where I am being told to stay in that light, stay in that light vibration, walk as that light vibration, walk as that light vibration. Again, this is this is your intuition, so this is the source energy bringing knowledge, wisdom, and consciousness to you and awareness, but it's also guides and beings working with you. The I Am Presence is a vibration where you walk in your own vibration, your own frequency, your own light. And this is very much what's needed. Light and consciousness and vibration and frequency are all connected. They're all parts, and they're all vibrations and reflections, or yeah, reflections of the eternal vibration, of the oneness vibration. And this is what this time and this age is about, is us aligning and activating. Activation is a big thing. Activation and integration. So that's another two words I want to talk to. Activation is using your awareness to be conscious and aware and aligned, to bring these new vibrations into your reality and in through creation. And integration is applying them daily, applying them through the tools, through like meditation, through crystals, through visualization, through all these kind of things that we're doing, anchoring, and many of these vibrations, and they all relate again to the universal law of polarity. And universal law of polarity is very much around higher vibrations and higher frequencies. It's the infinite and the limited. So you've got the universal law of polarity, where you've got the infinite, which is on one scale, and then you've got the universal law of polarity where you've got the limited, and it works on a scale, and everything, although it's all part of the same whole. The eternal vibration, the source vibration, has many vibrations, many frequencies to that. It's like they say, when you turn a radio dial and you get many different frequencies, you get many different stations. It's the same with vibration and frequency within the universal law of polarity. The universal law of correspondence is always a key one, because that's where you live within your own vibration, you live within your source energy, your source vibration, you create and manifest from your center, and that's important as well. I'm also seeing like with your heart center, your heart chakra, it's living from there. It's feeling like the energy is flowing through your crown chakra, then it's coming down through your crown chakra into your third eye, into your throat chakra, into your heart chakra, into your solar plexus, your sacral, and your root chakra. The sacral chakra is around like when I talk about like orange and the harmony. For me, the sacral chakra is very much around like emotions and mental state, and bringing balance and union in through that, and harmony. The solar plexus is very much around creation, your personal power. It's very much around a creative expression, and obviously the root chakra is very much around grounding, physicality. It's about your physical body, it's about grounding to the earth, it's about grounding to Mother Earth and the planet. When you start talking about the heart chakra, you're talking about union, you're talking about creation, you're talking about expressing your spiritual energy through your spiritual self, through your infinite self, as is with the solar plexus, which is very much around creation, expression. It's very much around like upliftment. It's about raising your vibration, raising your frequency. The throat chakra is about knowledge and wisdom, speaking your truth from your authentic self, your infinite self. The third eye is very much around like spiritual wisdom and consciousness, higher awareness, higher wisdom, and using that, and applying and integrating that wisdom within your thoughts, your consciousness, your visualization. And then you've got the crown chakra, which is opening you up, and it acts as a portal to open up to the higher vibrations, the higher frequencies, where you start to connect to the ascended masters, the archangels, other beings and guides that work with you, other dimensional reality, other dimensional experiences, and other dimensional vibrations and frequencies, where these beings are working with us to bring consciousness and awareness to this time, this age, to your individual reality, but also on a collective vibration and frequency as well. You've got the crown chakra, but then you've got like the causal chakra, which is very much to do with creation, and then you go up to like the Soul Star, which is very much around connecting again to your source energy, your source vibration, and your essence and your infinite self. And then you've got the Stellar Gateway, which is again, the Stellar Gateway is the higher chakra that connects to the different dimensions and realities, where these other beings that live on higher vibrations and higher frequencies are starting to, when you start opening that Stellar Gateway up, you start opening up to these higher vibrations and frequencies, where these other beings and this new state of consciousness, this new state of wisdom and awareness, to integrate it and bring it in your own reality, and bring it in your to this planet and anchor it down as well. That's the insight for today. Please comment, please share, like, and sort of, yeah, share, follow, like. Any questions, like I said, leave any comments at the end of it. I'd like to know, obviously, if other people are feeling the kind of similar sort of vibration of frequency that I'm feeling currently.